Good day, YouTube. It is the 17th of February 2023. And what are we doing with the black tracker this morning? Well, we've already been a little over an hour round trip up to what I call the Portland area, close enough. Give you a feel for where we've been, and grabbed a couple tractors. Thing of it is, this is only two of the three that I bought, and I'm headed up again, another trip to get the other one. So we got this old Murray. I don't know anything about these things. I bought them sight unseen. Sometimes you just have to jump on them to get them. 12.5 horse, 38-inch cut. It's your average mower. Hopefully it doesn't need much. But it's been sitting a while, as you can see. It needs a trip to the car wash, but I got to get the trailer unloaded and go get the other one. And then we got this 100 series John Deere. Again, I don't know anything about it. It's been sitting a while. I just don't know. I don't even know what exact model this is because the stickers are gone. Hopefully this one's okay. The third one I'm going to get is a newer Craftsman, and I looked just before I left their property and the motor's trashed and apart, so that was a bummer. I didn't know that when I purchased them. Probably would have still bought them, but anyway, that's what's going on. It looks like we're missing some deck hardware up front because that chain probably shouldn't support the front of the deck. Probably some parts we can get. Body looks okay. It's got a push bar on it. I got this thing crammed up as tight as I could. It's hard to get two of them in my 5x8 trailer, especially when they're this size, but hey, we get them. We get them, and we've hauled many a pairs of these. So let's get these things unloaded and get back on the road and go get the other tractor, and then we'll sort these out. I was hoping to do 3 Will It Runs, but that is not going to be the case. Only 2 stand a chance of running, so and we'll have to figure out what we do with the other one. So, well, it is what it is. You got to gamble sometimes. I'm not saying that it's going to be a loss by any means. It's just not going to be the big win I was hoping for. All right, let me get them unloaded, get back on the road. All right, gang, we are back. Second load, another 100 miles with this Craftsman. You can tell I'm a little disappointed in it. You know, I bought this thing on photos, bought all 3 of them on photos, same place, and not to mention that, you know, the engine was shot and partially disassembled on this guy. I was counting on this one for a flip. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to hack in a push button start rather than just replace the ignition switch. They're like $12 or something. But yeah, didn't get the rest of the parts either. Bummer. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do a diagnostics on this engine, take it apart, see what's up. Yeah, it's broken, but you know, I have a desire to build one of these if all the parts are there, you know, and the crank's not ruined. We just put a rod in it and hone it, put rings and head gasket and a few miscellaneous things like that, and we call it, you know, not necessarily a rebuild, but put it back together kind of deal. So we'll see how this thing goes together. The deck's probably good. It's probably good as a parts machine. It's got a whiskey dent in it here. So, but other than that, it was kind of a cute little mower. Would have been fun just to fix it up and pass it along. But, oh well. We have what we have. Now we have to deal with it. So, all right, guys. Let me close this for the moment. We'll reconvene. I've got to go do some stuff, maybe go to lunch with the wife kind of deal, and we'll come back and see which one of these other two want to run. I threw them on a charger before I left. This one cranks just a little bit. I don't know if that battery will come back or not, but it's charging. Got this one on the charger. Got to figure out. I did try to see if it would turn over, and this starter's not doing anything at the moment, but the battery's not so old. It's a 2021 battery, so that battery might be good. Look, there's a socket extension down there, and there's another one somebody used as a throttle on the John Deere. I'm hoping one of these parts machines has that throttle. Let's look real quick. What's this one got? Different. This Craftsman over here looks like that, but it works, and this one runs. That's different. Thought I had one. Well, I guess I don't. I looked around a little bit. I thought this mower here was pretty much like the other John Deere I've got waiting, but that throttle is different, and that's just a throttle, and the other one is a throttle slash choke. So it's a little different. So I don't know which one's newer. This is a 125. That makes any difference. I do have new tires and wheels for the front of this. Had them for like a year. So, and again, the decals are gone, so I'm not sure what this is. Need to find the tag. Get more information. So, oh, it's just sitting there. Glad it didn't fall out. And all right, we'll come back and see if these things run a little bit later. Back in a flash. Okay, back from lunch and shopping and more shopping and all that stuff. Let's see if one of these will start before the day is over. And clearly that one's not going to run. The Red Murray, I got to figure out the wiring on that a little bit, because everything I do doesn't allow the key to turn it over. So let's do that one tomorrow. So that leaves this John Deere. The battery's been on a charger for many hours, and it did crank before I left for lunch. So but let's check it out first. I want to check the oil and check the air cleaner. Make sure we don't suck in critters' nest. It's right at the add. Messy. Be all right for testing purposes. Needs to be changed, but then this whole thing needs to be cleaned up too. What a mess. I usually pressure wash these before we get this far, but didn't have the time. One of these knobs is missing. Those things bug me. So if this thing turns out to be a viable candidate, we'll have to get one. Just making sure there's no critter nests or that it's too horrible to run, or... Oh, nice clean new filter. Okay. Well, this thing might have had a little bit of care. It's looking up. Besides, it's really dirty. At least it's sucking in clean air. Let's sniff the tank. Let's sniff some gas. Smells like gas. This thing could go. It really could. So it does have a fuel filter on it. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look horrible. I think we're going to try and see if it'll start. I assume all the way up is choke, because this is one of the, only has one lever. Okay, seems good. We got the brake lock on. I'm going to switch this charger to the 50 amp help it start mode and crank. Wires away. Connection. All right. Oh, let's turn on and see what hours we got. Hour meter says 513. That's not too bad. Okay, fire in a hole. See if it happens. See what happens. Makes up for the bad engine in that crash stuff. Idle and everything. Look at that. Sometimes you just get lucky. This deck is a mess. It's got a rust hole in it. Idler pulley was sitting beside it. Take this to the car wash tomorrow. Real good. Oh, I needed choke. Got a push bumper. Keep it around here, pushing stuff around. Boy, you can't beat that. I love it. We'll maybe pump that fuel out of there tomorrow and put some fresh non-ethanol and some seafoam behind it and such. I'm curious to see if this engine is the same as this other John Deere I have. This is 22 horse Briggs. Let's go look at the other one. This one's 20 horse. This is just a weenie motor here. So which one's newer? This one? Or this one? Gotta find a tag. Tomorrow I'll look harder with a tag. Alright. Well guys, we're gonna end this video here. So it's a little tractor hunting. We picked up 3. I didn't tell you before, I paid $200 for the 3. Guess I'm hoping to fix this one up a little bit. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do and mows and stuff. And just sell it to get my money back. We're undecided on that one, if we'll sell it for parts or if we'll try and put a motor together. That's in the back of my mind. And then this is the money here, so we'll spend some time, fix that up. We'll rebuild that deck if it's rebuildable, patch some holes. There'll be a whole video on that deck, no doubt. and go from there. So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the comments. Thumbs up on the way out. We'll see you on the next video. What do we do? What do we do? If you got any ideas, post them below. Catch you next time. Just a quick update. I found the tag. So this is a LA 135. This should be a 2010 model. And the other one over there is a 125. It was the preceding mower to this one. So this was 08, 09, and 10. And that one was 07, 65. So that one was older than this one. 42-inch deck. To get the 48-inch deck, it'd have been a 145. Anyway, thought I'd fill you in before we end the video. Catch you later.